begin by lying back. Feel the softness of the bed beneath you, the familiar weight of the blankets, the coolness of the night air brushing your skin, and the steady rhythm of your breath. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment, then release, letting go of any tension in your body. Breathe again, letting your breath guide you deeper into relaxation. You don't need to do anything, just breathe. Inhale and exhale softly, deeply. With each breath, you feel yourself sinking further into the comfort of your bed. Each muscle loosening, each thought quieting. The world you know, the noise, the rush, the worries, is slowly melting away, fading into the distance. There is nothing to hold on to here. The weight of the world has disappeared, and all that remains is the space you create within yourself. Now, with each breath, imagine yourself becoming lighter, as if the very air around you is shifting. You can feel it. Something ancient and distant calling to you, gently pulling you away from this room. From the space between your body and the bed begins to blur. And in your mind's eye, the room around you dissolves. You are not falling, but rising. You are floating gently, effortlessly through the air. You feel yourself being lifted, carried by something unseen, as if the very fabric of the air has become a pathway to something otherworldly. The soft whisper of wind brushes against your skin, carrying with it the scent of dry earth and warm stone. As you float, the world around you shifts, and you feel yourself leaving the confines of your bedroom behind. Slowly, softly, the room fades, and you are no longer in the familiar comfort of your home. You begin to feel the ancient land beneath you. Mesopotamia. The air is warm, heavy with the scent of dust and distant rivers. The landscape stretches wide and endless before you. The pale, star-filled sky, vast and ageless. As you look down, you see the winding rivers of the Tigris and Euphrates cutting through the golden plains, their waters reflecting the light of the moon. The wind carries the faint sound of distant chanting, voices reverberating through the night, low and the sound of bells, the scrape of stone against stone, the clink of metal on metal. There is life here. There is magic. And there is the ancient weight of the earth itself. A hum you can feel deep in your bone. And in the distance, rising from the earth itself, you see it. The towering, imposing gate. But you are not afraid. You feel no fear, only a quiet understanding. You know this place. You have been here before long ago. The sensation is both unfamiliar and deeply intimate, like a distant memory awakening inside you. At your side, you feel a presence. A hand slips gently into yours, warm, steady. You look up, and standing beside you, her dark eyes gleaming with an ancient wisdom, is Inanna. She is not just a goddess, but a guide, and in this moment, she is here to help you. Inanna's robes shimmer faintly in the dim light, rich with deep hues of lapis lazuli, ruby red, and gold. Her hair falls like dark silk, cascading down her shoulders, and a golden crown rests on her brow, catching the moonlight as she gazes ahead. But it's not the beauty of her form that captures your attention. It's the strength and quiet power in her presence. The way she carries the weight of the heavens and the earth within her. You feel her steadying hand on yours, and she looks at you with soft, knowing eyes. Do you hear it? She asks softly. Her voice is not loud, but it is clear, cutting through the stillness. The world is waiting for us. It is time. You feel the air shift around you, as if the very fabric of time itself is unfolding. The stars above blink like the eyes of ancient gods, and the ground beneath you hums with the life of the earth. You are standing on the threshold of a journey, and Inanna is here to guide you. Without a word, she leads you forward. Her hand still holding yours. You step into the path that leads toward the cavernous dark gate of the Underworld. You feel the warmth of the night air press against your skin. But with each step, it begins to shift. The temperature drops. The air thickens. The ground beneath your feet becomes soft, like walking on the surface of a river of stars. Suspended between worlds. And at the entrance, the gate looms before you. Massive, carved from stone, adorned with intricate symbols, each one older than time itself. There are 7 massive doors here, each etched with symbols you cannot yet understand. This is the place where gods have passed before you. The place where you will shed the parts of yourself that no longer serve you. But for now, you stand at the first threshold. And beside you, Inanna speaks again. Her voice gentle yet filled with the weight of millennia. This is the first door, she says softly. But before you can pass through, you must leave behind everything you have believed defines you. All that you think you are, your identity, your pride, your fear, all of it must be laid down. And as you stand together, you feel something shift deep within you. The weight of your past, the labels you've carried, the roles you've played, all of it begins to loosen. Inanna's hand in yours guides you through this first step. The stone beneath your feet begins to hum, almost imperceptibly, and the gate before you creaks open. Each step forward leads you deeper into the unknown, deeper into yourself. You pass through the gate, crossing from the world of the living into the world here. The air grows heavy with age, thick with the echoes of forgotten time. As you walk beside Inanna, you feel the weight of her presence beside you, steady and unshakable. She is not just a goddess, but a guide through this transformation. With each step, you shed the parts of yourself that no longer serve you, feeling lighter, freer. As if you are becoming more and more yourself with each passing moment. The shadows around you grow longer, and you step into the unknown. But you are not afraid. The air around you grows colder, denser, and the stone beneath your feet seems to hum with ancient power. With Inanna by your side, you take your first steps toward the Underworld's first door. Her presence is unwavering, her hand holding yours steady. Her gaze constant and reassuring. You feel as though you are walking beside a force far older than time itself. The earth seems to pull you in, urging you forward. The first door is massive, carved from stone so dark it almost blends into the shadows of the cavern. The symbols etched into it swirl like ancient runes. Shifting as if alive. Inanna places her hand on the cold surface. And the door groans open, revealing a narrow, winding passageway, shrouded in darkness. She does not speak. Instead, her eyes meet yours and you know what she is asking. Can you let go? This first test is a shedding of your old self. You feel it deep in your chest. The weight of who you were, the roles you played, the masks you wore. With every step deeper into the passage, the world above begins to blur. The faces of the past fading like ghosts at the edge of the sounds of the bustling world. The laughter, the pain become muffled, distant. You are no longer that person. You are only a breath, a memory in motion, shedding the skin of your old identity. At the first door, you release your attachments. The world above, the people you once were, they no longer define you. You are here now. You step forward into the unknown. The absence of all that once anchored you. You reach the second door, where the path deepens and the air grows heavier with an unseen weight. The stone walls around you seem to breathe, shifting with the pulse of the earth. The second door is covered in strange glyphs, glowing faintly, their meanings as elusive as the stars. Inanna looks at you, her expression unreadable. This is the second test. Will you face yourself? This door leads into a vast, echoing chamber. Here, the shadows come alive, morphing into figures from your past. They take shape, familiar faces, emotions, failures, regrets, loves that were never returned. Words up, the figures move around you, swirling like whispers of the past, trying to draw you back, to pull you into old stories. But Inanna's voice is steady. A beacon in the storm. They are not you, she says. Let them. You walk through this room with a deep breath, facing your fears, your regrets. The parts of you that have been hidden. The mistakes you've long buried. You feel them rise to the surface. The wounds you've never healed. The stories you've told yourself. But this time, you do not shy away. You face them, allowing yourself to feel each one. Not as a victim, but as a healer. With each painful truth you confront, each shadow you release, the figures begin to dissolve. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are the one who has survived them. With each exhale, you leave behind another layer of who you once thought you were. The second door creaks open as the shadows fade, revealing a darker, more suffocating passage. The third door is different. Smaller, but its presence is heavier, as if the very air around it hums with a deep, ancient power. As you approach, a cold wind rises from the depths of the underworld, swirling around you. A breath. This is the test of fear. As the door opens, you feel the chill creep up your spine. The shadow of something ancient watching you. The path ahead grows steeper, the air thick with dread. It feels as if the underworld itself is pressing in on you, suffocating you. But with Inanna beside you, her hands still clasped in yours, you take a steadying breath. You are asked here to face the deepest fears you have buried within. Those that lie beyond words, the ones that bind you in the quiet corners of your soul. You walk forward embracing them. The darkness around you pulls and tugs, but it is only the absence of light, the absence of the illusions that have once bound you. With each step, you let go of fear, not by running from it, but by understanding its shape, its weight. The shadows falter and begin to dissipate as you walk through them. A calm force in the face of chaos. The door opens wide, and the world begins to shift again as you descend further. The fourth door is not like the others. This one seems almost alive, pulsing with an energy that is ancient and untouchable. It is surrounded by walls of blackened stone, cracked and broken. As you step forward, the ground beneath you shifts, the path sinking into the earth. You feel the weight of sorrow, grief, and loss around you. There is a deep ache in your chest, the hollow feeling of something that can never be reclaimed. You pause before the door, knowing what it asks of you. Can you accept the pain? Inanna steps forward and you follow. As you cross the threshold, the pain becomes a presence pressing against you. Memories of loss, people, dreams, opportunities flood you. But now, there is no resistance. You stand in the flood, allowing it to wash over you. You feel the depth of the ache not as a wound, but as part of your story. Asian pain, you realize, is not something to fear. It's part of the human experience, an echo of what has been, what was lost. You accept it, not as a burden, but as a teacher. The sorrow does not consume you. teaches you the value of each moment, of every fleeting joy. When the pain subsides, the door to the next passage opens, and you move forward lighter. The fifth door stands tall, with intricate carvings of entwined serpents, symbols of transformation. As you approach, a sense of inevitability fills the air. You have traveled far, and the world above now feels like a distant memory. This is the test of attachment. The cavern behind this door is filled with chains, thick, ancient chains that hang from the ceiling, coiled and heavy. They seem to beckon you to grasp them, to hold onto them for comfort. But Inanna's gaze is unwavering. She does not need to speak. You know this is the final test. You step into the cavern, and as the chains rattle, you feel a compulsion to reach out. But instead, you step forward without them. You allow the chains to fall away from your hands, letting go of all the things you have held too tightly. The chains, once heavy, now lie forgotten behind you. You are free. Free from the need to hold on to the past, to people, to expectations. At the final doors, you are no longer who you once were. You stand at the threshold of the deepest underworld, where Ereshkigal waits. The last two doors loom before you, symbols of death and rebirth. These final tests are not of what you give up, but of what you become. You have shed so much already. And yet the last part of your journey is not just about letting go. Inanna stands beside you, her presence calm but unwavering. Her once radiant form now seems like a shadow of herself. Her eyes steady, her lips a thin line of resolve. This is the moment, the culmination of the journey she, too, has traveled up at this time. Her steps are not hers alone, they are yours too. Through these doors, Inanna whispers, we will face the unknown. But it is not the unknown that should frighten you. It is what you are capable of when you step fully into it. Are you ready to face what lies ahead? You nod, your breath shaky but steadying as you move closer to the first of the two great doors. The walls surrounding you are now lined with the remnants of ancient carvings, images of gods and demons, of power and sacrifice. The air is thick with the scent of earth and ancient oils, heavy with something that smells both of decay and reverence. The flickering torches cast long shadows on the walls, and the heat of this place presses in, suffocating but profound. In front of you now stands the sixth door. It is a massive slab of black obsidian. so smooth it reflects nothing, as though the stone itself were absorbed into the void. The door pulses as if it breathes, slow and deep. You step toward it, but Inanna gently stops you. "This is the door of death," she murmurs. "It is not an end, but a beginning. Let go of all that you once were. Step through and embrace the transformation." You take a deep breath and place your hand on the cool surface of the door. The cold sinks into your skin and the world shifts. For a moment, everything is lost. The air goes thin, and the ground beneath you feels as though it is evaporating. You fall. No. It is not falling, but descending. You are pulled downward, not into the depths of the underworld itself, but into a place beyond place. A vast, empty space that seems to stretch for eternity in all directions. It is neither light nor dark, neither cold nor warm, but something that transcends sensation altogether. Your body, your thoughts, your very existence begin to unravel, to break apart like a leaf being carried away by the wind. And then, through the swirling nothingness, a presence emerges. It is cold at first, a chill that crawls under your skin and settles deep into your bones. Then it wraps around you, not with malice, but with the weight of inevitability. From the abyss, a figure rises. A woman. Her silhouette wreathed in shadows. She is tall, regal, her skin a deep hue of dark earth, her hair like black silk spilling around her shoulders. Her eyes glow with an unsettling, unreadable intensity, a fire that neither burns nor comforts. She is not of this world, and yet she is the heart of it. She is Ereshkigal, the queen of the underworld. She does not speak at first, but her gaze pierces through you, as if reading every thought you have ever hidden. She knows you. She sees you as you are, as you were, and as you will be. "You have come," she says at last, her voice a whisper, but it vibrates through your very soul. Inanna's path was yours to follow, but this journey is for you alone. Ereshkigal steps closer, and the world around you distorts, bending to her will. She is the keeper of all that is lost, the weaver of all endings. Her eyes soften, and there is a flicker of something almost like compassion, or perhaps understanding. "You are at the final door," she continues. But it is not a door of judgment. It is a door of revelation. To step through it is to accept who you have been and who you will become. The final transformation is not of form, but of essence. Inanna steps forward beside you, her presence a comfort as she speaks softly. The path of the underworld is one of total surrender, but surrender does not mean weakness. It means strength. The strength to release all that no longer serves you. To step into the unknown, even when you are afraid. The shadows swirl around you as Ereshkigal waits. You feel the pull to surrender. To release the parts of yourself that you've clung to. The fears and the identities. The pieces of your past that no longer fit the new you that has been forming. Inanna places her hand on your shoulder, grounding you. What will you leave behind? She asks softly. You take a deep breath and step toward Ereshkigal. It is not death you fear, but the act of becoming. As you stand before the Queen of the Underworld, you realize that she is not a figure to be feared. She is a mirror. In her, you see all the parts of yourself that you have hidden. All the pieces of your shadow that you have avoided. In the silence, you hear your answer. You release the old self. You leave behind the parts that are no longer true. And as you step through the sixth door, you feel yourself dissolve. Not into nothingness, but into possibility. You are becoming. You are reborn. As the door of death fades behind you, you find yourself in the space between worlds. The air is thick now, almost palpable, as if it hums with energy. Ereshkigal stands behind you, her form growing distant, fading into the shadows, as though she has never truly been apart from you. Inanna, still at your side, steps forward toward the last threshold. The seventh door stands before you now. A door of pure, radiant light. It pulses with warmth, with hope, and with the kind of promise that only a new beginning can hold. You are no longer the person who entered the underworld. You have transformed. You have shed. And now you are ready to receive. Inanna's voice breaks the silence, a soft whisper of encouragement. This is the door of rebirth. It will not just change you. It will remake you. Without hesitation, you take her hand, feeling the heat of the light radiate against your skin. You step forward, and as you pass through the threshold, everything shifts. The ground beneath your feet becomes solid, and the air hums with life. The world of the living opens up to you fresh and renewed. You are reborn. Not as you were, but as something greater. something whole. You are ready to walk in the world once again. But this time, with all that you have learned, with all that you have become. You have faced the darkness and the death of the self. And you have emerged on the other side. Stronger, wiser, and free. Inanna smiles beside you, her form glowing with the light of the dawn. You have done it, she says softly. You have walked the path of the Underworld, and now you will live as the person you were always meant to be. Your journey has just begun. And with that, you step back into the world